So you want to start a business and you don't have any money. I'm Tim Dodd and this is the Tim Dodd Show, and today I'm going to share with you exactly how to start a business even if you have no money. And I use this same strategy I'm going to share with you today to start a business, broke out of college, zero money, and I created $200,000 of income for myself very quickly. I've used this same strategy as well to create my current business, which is doing over $1 million a year. So if you want to figure out how to do it and you don't have any money, I'm gonna help you out right now. But before I do that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Why should you do that? Well, I drop videos often that are all about helping you achieve success in your business and your personal life. So I want you to get those. But also, to the first 5 people that comment on our channel, when a video drops, we give out free resources, free coaching, free courses, all types of stuff. So we pick one of the first 5. Make sure you're subscribed. I don't want you missing out. As I mentioned, I've used this strategy twice, and you might be thinking, yo, Tim, how did you use the build a business with no money strategy twice if you made money in your first business? Well, there was a business in between the first one and the most recent one, actually 2 of them. And one of them, I was seeking investors, and I got investors, and I had investors lined up and starting to pay for this business, and they all pulled out. And so I actually went broke again temporarily. And I used this for my second business or for this most recent business to get 5 customers in my first week and $15,000 of monthly revenue in my first 30 days. So this thing works very, very well. You see, I can fix broke, but I can't change poor. If you have a poor mindset, if you have a poverty mindset, oh, it's too expensive. If you buy these 69-cent beans and not the $1.29 beans, if you're constantly going, that's too much, I can't afford it. You have a poverty mentality. I've been broke, but I've never been poor. There's a difference. You see, a poor mindset produces a broke life, but a wealth mindset will take a broke life and make it wealthy. That's why some of the most successful people will build billion-dollar companies and then it crashes. And then when they build again, it's even more successful because their mindset and what they have built, how they've invested in themselves. So number 1, you have to be willing to go broke to grow yourself and to grow your business. If you're trying to spend 69 cents on beans instead of getting the best beans at the grocery store, you're still in a poverty mindset. Well, Tim, I'm broke. I can't afford that stuff. You even saying that is part of a poverty mindset. And don't worry, I'm going to help you how to get over this in this video as well. Step 1 is to get your mindset right. And oh, come on, Tim, don't give me a fluffy frou-frou mindset. Think it and it will be kind of law of attraction. Yeah, actually that stuff works. And the most successful people that I've met, they use visualization. They use these mindset hacks to create their success, to manifest their success. The number 1 thing you have to get over is your poverty mindset. If you have a poverty mindset, I can't help you. If you're broke, I can help fix that, but I can't help fix poverty. You see, poverty mindset is that's too expensive. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, money doesn't grow on trees. If you say any of these things, if you think any things like this, if you've been taught any of these things, there's some level of a poverty mindset in you, and you've got to break out of that first. Like if you're going to the grocery store and you buy this 69-cent beans instead of the 99-cent beans, that's a poverty mindset. You need to be focused on outcome, not your current income. Once you get that mindset portion right, you now are able to build wealth. But Tim, come on, really? A poverty mindset? Think about it like this. The average lottery winner that wins the lottery goes from poor to wealthy, and they end up being not only back to broke, but they end up being in more debt than they were before they got those millions and multi-millions of dollars. So why is that? It's because the poverty mindset will always bring somebody back to poor no matter how much they get them. And the wealth mindset, the abundance mindset will always make somebody rich even if they go to broke. So number 1, we got to fix your mindset. You got to make sure you have a wealth and an abundance mindset. You're willing to invest your last dollar to grow your business. You're willing to invest the last money in your bank account to grow yourself and to take yourself and your business to the next level. Step 2, what problem are you solving and who are you solving it for? For instance, a marketing company, what problem are we solving and who are we solving it for? We are solving the problem of businesses needing customers. It's the biggest problem that every business has, is how do they get more customers? And that's what we do, is we solve that problem as a marketing agency. Another example could be if you list your car on Turo. What problem are you solving? You're solving the problem that travelers need a car when they get to the airport or whatever. So you can list your car on Turo and solve that problem. You have to figure out what's the problem and what's the solution you're providing and who's that to. I suggest starting with a high ticket service or product like marketing or coaching or social media management, something that's high ticket that you can exchange your time for at first to make a lot of money on. This can also be skills like becoming a high-level sales closer so that you can then go into companies and close their leads. This can be copywriting, where you're getting really good at creating landing pages and copy. Any kind of high-ticket skill where you can make a lot of money per your time, and then as your business grows, you can train people how to do those positions. That's generally going to be your best starting from zero, no money kind of job to start with. Step 3, get your first 10 customers using the case study strategy. And maybe you've watched some of my other videos on this, maybe you haven't. But the case study strategy is this. You're going to go out where your customers are hanging out and you're going to say, hey, I'm looking for 10 blank to help get to outcome. For me, that would be, I'm looking for 10 business owners that are looking to get to $100,000 a month so I can build case studies around them. I'm going to be giving a very, very deep discount on them, and I think you'd be a perfect fit for this. Would you be open to growing your business to $100,000 or $200,000 a month? Like, if I were to ask you that, what would you say? Sure, give me more information. They're going to get a deep discount. The outcome is assumed, like I'm going to help them get to $100,000, $200,000 a month, and then I'm going to finish with this. The only thing that I ask in return is that once you get to $100,000 or $200,000 a month in business, that you actually give us a review and give your honest feedback on how our services work. So that's how you're going to get your first 10 clients. It actually works very, very well. Now let me ask you a question, kind of a side note. If I were to ask you, if I were to come to you and say, hey, I'm looking for 10 entrepreneurs that are looking to build their first $1 million company, I'm going to give them a very, very deep discount. And I just want, the only thing I ask from you is that once you do get to $1 million a year, that you just give a testimony and feedback on our services. Are you open to that? You're probably going to be pretty open to that. And the assumption is that I'm going to get you to $1 million. And the confidence there. So you have to have the outcome as something that you're confident in that you can help them get. And if you have confidence in the outcome that you can get them to with your product, then you're going to do very, very well. Now, once you have them, you got to over deliver. Do whatever you can to knock this thing out of the park so that you actually get great results for them. Now you're going to have lots of testimonies, you're going to have revenue coming in, and you can do either a repeat on the case study to attract more people in quickly, or you can go out with these testimonials, these case studies you've built, and get full priced clients. It's exactly how you do it, guys. And if you want to see how to get your first 10 customers quickly, make sure to click the link at the end of the video where I give you my training resource. It's the same step-by-step process. Subscribe, like, and comment. It really does help us show up on YouTube searches. So if you got value from this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If not for me, do it for yourself, because the first 5 subscribers that comment will be entered to win free courses. I have a $2,500 course I give away to some people, free coaching and free resources. So make sure to subscribe so you can be one of the first 5 that like and comments on the videos that I drop on a regular basis. Also, that link to get the 243 clients like strategy that I use, I have a free training on that in the link below. Make sure to click on that link and get your free training. This is Tim with the Tim Dodd Show. See you soon.